Infinite Tsukuyomi versus Omnipotence. I think that this is a good head-to-head matchup of abilities. So as we know, the Infinite Tsukuyomi essentially puts everybody into like an encased sleep per se, right? So Madara would reflect his Rene Sharingan on the moon, and then everybody would basically be put into like this dream state, and there would be a world with just happiness, no feelings of like hatred or war or none of that. Whereas omnipotence is a literal shinjutsu that can make anything reality. So, based off abilities of alone, basically the infinite Tsukuyomi is an aspect of the divine tree basically blooming or happening, right? It's a part of the Otsutsuki taking over the planet or taking everybody's chakra, just them becoming stronger, bearing a chakra fruit per se, right? Now, omnipotence is a shinjutsu of Shibai Otsutsuki, and it is an ability to which they can make anything they want in this reality actually happen. So we see that Ada's omnipotence, or her wish, her desire, was to be like loved by basically everybody, right? So that's how her charm ability works. That's how she gets everybody all about her, all mushy gushy about her, all basically just being like, we love you, Ada, we love you. Okay? And that's why some people are not able to attack her, some people are infatuated with her, some people are just like incapable of attacking her, okay? Then I think that based off of the real ability alone, omnipotence is the clear victor in this whole thing, right? But because I don't know what trumps what, right? So if the infinite Tsukuyomi can't trap Ada, but can Ada's omnipotence stop the infinite Tsukuyomi? Meaning like, if she could use omnipotence at will, right? If she could just do it however she so wants, then wouldn't it be... I'm trying to think that like, if they actually had that moment where everybody was trapped in the infinite Tsukuyomi, and she had the idea, the dream, or the wish that, hey, everybody be free of, nobody can be affected by the divine tree or by the infinite Tsukuyomi. Would it work? And I like to say no, because her abilities are not overpowering the Ten Tails. That's why I feel like certain people won't be affected by her charm ability, because Bug, I don't think, will be affected by her charm ability. Even though he likes her, or like has feelings for her, it's not going to be like that, you know what I mean? Whereas if the infinite Tsukuyomi happens, like, it'll just overpower her omnipotence, do you know what I mean? So as a pure ability alone, omnipotence takes the cake, because it overpowers, it makes things actually happen. It makes a reality. So if Madara had omnipotence, he would just wish that there would be no war in the world, and then everybody would be at peace with each other, right? Like, that would be the wish. Kind of like how Kawaki wished that Boruto and him switch places. He would just be like, everybody is peace with each other, nobody hates each other, everybody's good, right? I don't know how long that would last, but that's just the idea, right? But if he were able to do that, that's a powerful ability. That's the ability to change the world to which you want it to be. The other one is changing the world, but in illusions, in a trap, in fakeness, right? So I'm curious about like, what would it be like if those two abilities came head to head, you know, in the moment. So would Ada's omnipotence overpower the infinite Tsukuyomi, and or vice versa? And I kind of feel like omnipotence has, its ability is powerful and can definitely affect change, but we don't know how many people can like go against it. Like what we're seeing right now with Boruto is that like Shikamaru is able to like go against what he thinks. The same with Amado, the same with Sarada, right? Like there's some people who won't be affected by it, you know? So it's like, how much of it would really work? You know what I'm saying? So it's not 100% accurate. Is it, let's call it 90% effective. But the infinite Tsukuyomi, it'll just take over everybody. So omnipotence and the Infinite Tsukuyomi head to head, I give it to the Infinite Tsukuyomi. But based on the abilities alone, I go with Omnipotence because it can literally just affect reality. It can change everything. So that's kind of the argument. That's the idea. And I feel like the Infinite Tsukuyomi is an idea that's like achievable, and the other one is like based on pure luck. We don't know exactly how she manifests it or makes it work. I guess it has to do with her emotions, huh? She really likes Kawaki. She wanted to help Kawaki, so therefore she was able to like manifest her Shinjutsu, and he was able to get his wish. So it's kind of weird like that. But anyways, Infinite Tsukuyomi versus Omnipotence, based off pure ability alone, goes to Omnipotence, and I definitely think it's the better life-changing thing. The other one is kind of, you know, an illusion, and then everybody dies and gets their chakra taken for the divine tree, and then the Otsutsuki sacrifice each other to the Ten Tails, and then they get the chakra fruit, and it's like, oh, what a big waste. So I definitely think Omnipotence is better, but the Infinite Tsukuyomi is like a more pursuable achievement. You know what I'm saying? So Madara is trying to go for it. Right now the Shinju are trying to go for it. Code is trying to go for it. Everybody's basically just trying to make this thing happen. And it's going to be interesting to see like when we get back down that road. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah.